thought our church would suffer shame, you'll be the one coming in, sponsoring financially and say, I will not see my church.
2021, another one from the major one. I don't know. You see, I think it's about 2 years ago where major one said that he has good news and bad news. And the good news was that they are going to build a church. But the bad news was that the money was in their pockets. Now, first of all, this is what I want you to understand. Remove your emotional attachment so that you can receive the insight I'm about to give you. Now, that scheme did not work. Now, there's another one. Okay, let's listen to it.
All our programs are opened, and we'll be focusing on 3 things. We are rebuilding our church, and that'll be one of the most important things, to rebuild our church, to restructure our church as number 2, and number 3, to rebrand our church.
Restructure, rebuild, rebranch. I guess the man is not coming back to South Africa. Based on those 3 points, he probably won't come back to South Africa because he's restructuring, he's rebranching, and he's removing. And so, just to think about it, you are actually going to contribute your money towards these programs that he's running. And this man has been proven to be a false prophet by so many. And yet, people are still following, listening, adhering, and moving because he's a prophet. Really? It's 2021, people. Your money ought to go to other things. Invested in grandma or whatever. Invested in your church. Not this is a... okay.
And all these 3 things, God will involve nobody but you. You will be a person He's going to use to rebuild the church, to restructure it, and to rebrand it. If people thought our church would suffer shame, you'll be the one coming in, sponsoring financially, and say, I will not see my church suffering shame.
Now, I remember I did a video of the prophetic year where he said it was going to be a great year. And many said, he was not talking about money. Like, what is he talking about now? What is this? He said, if the church will be put to shame, you, not God, but you will give money. God will not deliver you from that shame, but you will give money to be delivered from that shame. What? Okay.
God will raise you up to rebrand. Everybody picture the enemy wants to put. You will restructure things and you will rebuild things. God bless you all. I love you.
I guess it's an agenda of involvement where everybody's involved in rebranching, restructuring. Man, I don't know. All I can tell you is that when somebody is marked as a false prophet or false teachers, you need to avoid such things. But still, people are so gullible that they still follow after this man. And so deliver the man from his shame through your money. Deliver the man through your... it looks like he's not coming back to South Africa. That's 1. Number 2, he needs your money to be delivered from shame. That's number 3. And that's his context. Remember, you can listen to the video, you can rewind it all over again, but that is his context that he's giving. He says, you will give money financially, money, physical money, not spiritual money, physical money that you need to contribute in order to deliver the church, rebranch, restructure from shame. Because the shame in South Africa, how do you move shame to another place? By contributing money. Really? People, please. This church ought to close because it's built on a wrong doctrine. Theologically, this foundation needs to be broken down. It needs to be, every one of you. What Bushiri needs to do is take a watermelon, like my friend described, take a watermelon, throw it in the church, and each one take his piece and go to a church. Because this, okay, if you are a millionaire or a billionaire, whatever he is, why can't he sell his jet and build a church? In fact, why don't he build a house for you? You are staying in wherever you are staying. Like, think about that for a second. Like, why can't he take care of you? Because he has money. This is a prophet that you made rich. And so, these things are just unnecessary, you know. But anyways, it's your money, right? So you ought to give it. At the end of the day, you worship the God of Major One, and that God is not the God in the Bible. It's idolatry. And so go pray to God, Major One. And until next time, for you who do not participate in this foolishness and adhere to sound doctrine, I salute you. And may the grace and favor of the Lord be upon you. And also, we hope to see many people come out of this situation, in this circumstance, and these things that is going on in this man's occultic system. Until next time, do check out the other videos that is down in the pinned comments, and also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of this type of videos. We do Christian commentary, Bible study, and we do examination called apologetics. Until next time.